Previously on Dumbgeons and Dragons.
Nulara and Thia are eagerly waiting the water to come down into the divination pool. Flint has run into 3 trolls. At the same moment, 3 Yuan-ti walk through the door.
I will run up to the one that's closest to me and make some sort of wild swing with my axe in its general face direction. That is a nat 20. And that's a critical 19.
Jesus Christ. What do you got, your crit boots on over there?
Is that a thing? Do I have crit boots? Because if so, I haven't been wearing them. I'm going to start getting the water out of the well and getting it all pumped out and into the next room, just like we planned.
Okay, I turn around and I'm going to blight Mr. Snake Arm.
As you do this, he raises one of his snake arms and your spell fizzles. He is going to morph into a snake, and he slithers back into the room behind him.
I'm gonna dash to see if I can see where that guy went.
You come around the corner, and he has disappeared from sight.
I guess I just pull that lever.
You pull the lever, and the water drains as it did before. Back in the other room, you guys hear water coming out and down a sluice that follows along the wall and goes to the divination pool. The water hits the pool and flares with a black light. If you seek information, we demand a personal sacrifice.
I reach into my bag of holding and I pull out the book about the druids. Knowing I have not read all there is to read, I take the book and I throw it into the swirling colors.
The book hits the water and lights up with an enormous flare. What is your question?
My question is, who in the cult of the dragon can be turned to our side to help the fight to stop the rise of Tiamat?
Welcome to Dumbgeons and Dragons. We are a 5th edition actual play podcast, and I'm your dungeon master, Russ Moore, and with me today, the lovely and talented Amy Moore.
and the group favorite.
Why are you sucking up, Russ?
I don't know what you're talking about. Come on now.
Sorry.
Also with me...
I mean, she is lovely and talented. You're not wrong.
It's true. It's a true story.
Also with me today, Carla Johnson, who's...
the interrupting one.
interrupting one.
And I'm Nulara Moonbrook.
Oh, I didn't even say mine. If you don't know by now, just go back and start listening from...
Episode 3. You can actually go back to the recap after episode 15, but there is some good stuff before that.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, and also silently waiting, Tom Laird.
Yep, that's me. I play Flint Firebeard.
Welcome, everybody. How is everybody today?
Oh, so great.
Doing really well.
Super good.
Excellent.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now we got all the pleasantries out of the way.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Apparently. Dice.
Now we've stopped functioning as normal people.
Hit record.
We hit record and
can't
Every
talk.
time.
Although we
you know what? We do fine on the intro, and it's until you're like, how's everyone doing? We're like, I don't know, regular person
Freeze.
answer.
They froze.
What do people say?
We did okay once we hit record today. It was once I started talking and doing the intro. That's when you guys kind of shut down.
I shut down so I don't interrupt you.
Yeah.
My programming does not account for feelings.
That's fair.
I try not to interrupt you because when I talk over here, you aren't happy when you have to edit because you're like, Amy, you were itching your shoulder really loudly the entire time I was talking. And now I just kind of sit really still and try not to breathe.
It's when you chew licorice or scratch yourself.
Don't say that. This sounds like I'm
so much
scratching
worse.
myself. Brett's just sort of itching his head. I'm like, no, that's not what anyone was thinking.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. So I just want to say thank you to everybody on Patreon who's joined us in the last month. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
I also want to say
that's great.
Thank you. That's amazing.
And part of being a patron of Dumbgeons and Dragons means we dedicate a random episode to one of our patrons. And today, that is Adam Farber.
Adam Farber. We know that guy.
I know that guy. I mean, over the internet. I don't know him personally, but...
Yeah.
It's 2017.
Does anyone really know Adam Farber?
That's knowing, isn't it? Over the internet counts just as knowing now.
I think so.
Oh,
I think
okay.
if someone's
I'm on board with it.
giving you money over the internet, you guys are pretty much family. I think.
And I mean, he's been giving us money since we started Patreon, so.
Ooh. Whoa.
Yeah.
OG
Adam.
Patreon.
You demand.
OG Farbs.
Yeah, Adam, we know from Bros and Dragons, he interviewed us, and we did horribly.
We sure did. We should not be interviewed ever, but then we did it again after that.
Which we did better at. So sorry, Adam. Thank you for donating money to us, but sorry for the terrible interview we gave you.
It was our virgin interview.
It was.
It was bound to be bad.
Yeah, we would love to do that again, better. We'll link the bad one so you get some downloads on your interview there. Everybody go click the download link for that interview. Just listen to it until you don't know what's happening anymore.
Until you feel sufficiently embarrassed for us, and then you can turn it off.
Here's a better plan. Download it, skip right to the last 5 seconds, listen to that, and then it will count as if you listen to the whole thing.
Oh, I like that. I want him to get the listens without anyone actually listening. That's the perfect plan, Tom.
Exactly.
I love it.
I've cracked the code, guys.
Okay, so the people have to do that right away because starting in December, Apple Podcasts is putting out new download information, and that won't count anymore, I don't think.
Oh, no.
Oh, man, they're going to
Curse you, Apple.
actually make people listen to the podcast? It's weird.
Yeah, I know, right? Hopefully that works in our favor. Everybody's listening to the whole thing, right?
Well, you got to hear those sweet bloops at the end.
All those sweet bloops.
I have to start listening to our podcast again.
Jesus.
Although I think there's the odd episode when Russ is really in a hurry that the bloops don't get included at the end, and every time I'm like, oh no.
Oh, if Tom is disappointed, how many other people are you disappointed?
I'm not... If there are no bloops at the end, it's because we did a spot-on show.
Oh, no.
That doesn't sound right.
That certainly is not the truth. That has definitely never happened.
Or it's because I'm up till 2 o'clock in the morning the night before it released.
There we go.
Yeah, see, I think that's more likely.
That's more possible.
Yeah.
And rather than move the clip I think is funny, I just delete it.
Yeah, because we did such a bad job, you're literally up till 2 in the morning fixing it. So.
Thank you, Adam, for being a patron. And
Thanks, Adam.
And if you want to check out our Patreon page and join the community, patreon.com/dumbdragoncast. And if you get in before the end of November, we're going to be sending out those sweet holiday cards from the Dumb Dragon crew.
Oh, geez.
And you could get in on that for this year. But if you don't before the end of November, you're going to miss it until next year.
Oh my God, that's a really big commitment.
What?
Next year? I don't even know what's going to happen in the next couple months, Russ, let alone podcasting next December.
Are you saying you don't want to podcast anymore?
No,
Are you breaking this to me right now?
No, I'm not breaking
Wait, are
this
you
to
guys not going to be married anymore? What's happening here?
I don't know what's happening.
Never mind.
It's took a turn.
No, what's more important is we figure out what we're doing for those damn holiday cards, and I'm thinking really awkward family Photoshop together.
Yeah, just send me a picture of each of yourselves and I'll Photoshop it together.
Okay.
Like we're standing one behind the other with our hands on each other's shoulders.
Oh, I like
Please
that.
wear an
this
ugly
idea.
Christmas sweater.
Yeah, try and take it on like a whitish background, and then I'll just make it work.
Or we should do something really great, like, just like white t-shirt and jeans, or like a head-to-toe just jean outfit, maybe. Oh, there's so many
Is it
options.
weird that would be way easier for me to pull off than a white t-shirt and jeans? I don't own a white t-shirt.
I don't have options for either of those. I have jeans. The rest is out the door.
You can borrow one of my jean jackets.
Perfect. You're not a tiny human at all. It'll work perfectly.
It's going to work out perfectly. You're not 6 to 8 inches taller than me. It's no problem.
It's totally fine.
So patreon.com/dumbdragoncast, and whatever comes of this conversation will be sent to you
little bits of everything.
around the holidays.
It'd be super fun.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait. Oh, hold on. I have a better one. Please,
Here we go.
This is the
Please,
whole
everyone.
episode now, and I like it.
Yeah, this is it. We're actually not going to play today. We're just going to discuss holiday cards.
Style chat with the
I
Dumb
think
Dragon crew.
You need to have your picture taken on your belly elbows down, hand on your head on your hands, feet up in like the cutesy kicking sleepover slumber party position, and then the card will have just each of our pictures side by side, just like
That's
I'm making
cute.
a lot of hand gestures, and I can just imagine you guys are picturing exactly what I'm doing.
I think I am.
I kind of love everything that's happening.
I'm into it.
Okay, so I think that's going to happen, and it doesn't matter what you wear, but make sure it's festive.
Obviously.
It doesn't matter, but make sure.
Well, no, but go to the dollar store and get some antlers or a Santa hat or something.
All right. Card. Well, I'm glad we figured that out. Good, because if I had texted you, what do you guys want to do for the holiday card? I would have got none of that.
I know.
Actually, we probably just wouldn't have responded.
Yeah, God damn it.
I'd like to ghost you. Be like, let's just not. But we do have a completely separate side chat going.
You know what makes me angry about that? Is we'll be having
You know what really grinds my gears?
We'll be having a lengthy conversation about a lot of different things.
Just random bullshit.
I will toss in one D&D podcast related question. And you just fucking stop.
And we're like, don't talk shop to us. Come on now.
And everybody sees it. Because I can see that you see it. I hate
we were
you.
all having a really good time, and then you brought this
Boss
into
Man Russ showed up.
Fuck you guys.
Mr. Boss Applesauce just comes in here
God.
on my break.
Anyways.
So.
Patreon.com/dumbdragoncast.
I think this is going really well.
Thea, you asked a question.
Who in the cult of the dragon can be turned to our side to help the fight to stop the rise of Tiamat?
And you are standing staring into the pool. Nulara is back to the pool. Flint has not entered the room yet. Mm-hmm. And the pool says to you,
the answer to this question has 3 parts. The first you will find on your current path and quite near, but you must move quick as his light grows darker as the seconds pass. The second you will find, but you must seek. Descent in the ranks among the old guard. Find commonalities in those loyal to the Dracoliches.
And you see an image of an emblem of the head of a Dracolich, which is an animated skeleton dragon, side by side the emblem of the cult of the dragon.
Third is a question unasked, but an answer you will need. To defeat the rise of Tiamat, of you 3, one must die, one will live, and one will be lost forever.
And in the pool, you see an image of Thia, Nulara, and Flint, back to each, surrounded by the 5 heads of Tiamat with flames rising everywhere. And the water in the pool, in a glorious flourish of light, evaporates. And Flint enters the room as this happens.
What did I miss?
We definitely didn't let one of the bad guys get away.
Oh, good. Neither did I.
Oh,
yeah, no,
we did.
We did. Two of us
I did too.
are definitely. 2 of us are definitely going to come to some sort of negative end here. Apparently.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Okay. So. Okay. All right.
But did the pool tell you, what do we do next?
Oh, shit. I'm the only one who heard it?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay, so you guys, I got some good news and I got some bad news. So, the good news is that we are going to find someone who's going to help us. And apparently we're not going to have to look very hard, but we're going to have to go fast because he or she is not doing so well. The second part is that there is some dissent in the ranks, and we might get a little bit of help out of that from the old guard. And the people who are loyal to the Dracoliches? Dracolides? Something like that. Anyway. And he showed me a nice picture, too. It's like a skeletal dragon that's side by side with the cult of the dragon in the middle. I think when we see it, we'll know it. And then, the last part, no big deal. Just like one of us is going to live, one of us is going to die, and the other will be lost forever. Surrounded by all the heads of Tiamat, which obviously, if that is showing me the future, I don't know. I don't know. It's like, if I saw that, is that going to happen, you guys? I'm freaking out over here. Thea kind of sits down with her back against the well edge of the pool, just kind of like...
I awkwardly pat her shoulder. Any indication who's gonna die or who's nothing? Nothing?
No, I just saw all of us just back to back battling the heads of Tiamat. It didn't look good, you guys, but...
You know what, though? Sounds like a hell of a way to go out.
All right, so you're volunteering. Great.
Well, I mean, I didn't say that, but, if the time comes and the need is there, you can count on me.
I mean, it's what we've been working towards this whole time.
Yeah, I guess so. I saw an ending to the fight and the conflict, not an ending to one of us.
I mean, ideally, if we did our job properly, Tiamat wouldn't rise. We wouldn't have to be fighting as 5 heads.
That's what I was thinking. But if I saw that, does that mean we're not going to do that?
What are the odds that's going to happen?
We'll remember this moment.
Vision smidgen. It's fine.
So I think we should go. I think we should go because the light of someone who might help us grows darker.
I think we need to have a...
Let's do it.
I think we should go into Diderius' tomb. It's the only place we haven't been yet, and that's where that snaky hand motherfucker ran off to.
Let's go in there.
You guys pick yourselves up and run into the crypt of Diderius. You enter this room, and you see the massive stone sarcophagus sitting atop the stone dais in the center of the room. The walls are decorated with life-size frescoes showing the lost gods of Netheril and Honoria. And you see nothing else. No other doors, no ways in or out, but you also do not see the Yuan-ti who escaped.
Oh, he's in here somewhere. I walk up the steps to the big sarcophagus, and I examine it.
What are you two doing while Thea is examining the
sarcophagus?
Probably just poking around the rest of the room, trying to see if, I don't know, if there's loose brick or something, because we know...
Should you maybe tap 6 of them in Harry Potter and they're all going to rearrange themselves?
Something like that.
To a pathway to Diagon Alley.
Because we know that a creature entered here, left somehow. So, yeah, just looking for tripwires or doors or whatever.
Sure. Do you two want to make an investigation check?
Sure I do.
I would love to, yeah. 14.
13.
You are looking around and you look behind the frescoes of Netheril and Honoria, and you see behind those there is a thin plaster wall behind 4 of them. And then you hear, as Thea steps up near the sarcophagus on top of the dais, you hear a deep and clear voice which says,
"You approach Diderius in repose. I know what you seek."
And that is... Just kidding. Will you help us? I'm fucking around with a god. I don't know what I'm doing.
Your brain's all
so
scrambled.
Overwhelmed.
Exactly.
Yeah, he is so overwhelmed right now.
He says, "Yuan-ti have taken the one called Varem beyond their portal in the northern wall. Be prepared, for I shall open the way to peril."
And you feel a magical force wash over the 3 of you. And you suddenly feel rejuvenated. perhaps that all of your hit points and spell slots are back.
Yeah, Diderius!
And at that instant, you hear the sound of grinding stone coming from the northern wall. And as you look, you see a door, a passageway, open into a hallway. And you hear frantic yelling of many voices in Draconic saying, Nulara, you hear this because you speak Draconic. You hear, they're coming, hurry, quick! And as you round the corner to this passageway, you see the chamber in full view, and you are immediately hit by a blast of uncomfortably hot and humid air, which is very counterpoint to what this entire area has been. It's been very cool and dry. The walls down this passageway are rough natural stone that appears slick with slime and moisture, and at the end of the 20-foot hallway, you see 6 lizard folk readying their clubs and javelins, holding spiked shields, charging forward in attack. Roll for initiative.
Bring it. Also, just side note, I also speak Draconic.
You do?
Yes, I do.
I looked at your sheet. I didn't see it.
What? Right here.
Well, I didn't see it. Oh, well, it was below the hidden messages.
I rolled a 3. Sorry,
solid.
a 4 to get that out of the way. Had I rolled a 20, I would have been upset. I hate rolling.
I had 11.
Big roll.
22.
Whoa, Carla.
No, this is bad. It means I used my one good roll for the whole session.
I'm done now.
How many dragon folk is there? Sorry, I just...
You see 6 lizard folk, and you and Thia heard them calling for help as well. But there are 6 of them running towards you. 3 of them have javelins and spiked shields. 3 of them have another weapon.
Clubs, I think you said.
Clubs
I'm
is
gonna
what I
go
said.
get a beer because I'm last. Kill them. Kill them, Carla.
I hope to. If I didn't already have my sword out, I'm pretty sure I already did. But just in case I didn't, I pull it out, say muy caliente, flame tongue, a fire. It's amazing. Just like it always is.
Every time, I always just catch my breath a little bit when it happens.
Take my breath away.
Okay. So I guess I'm just going to try and attack the one closest to me. So the first one running down the hallway.
Yeah, for sure.
12?
I wrote this down somewhere, I swear. 12 does not hit.
Well, good thing I've got that. Sorry. Second attack. That is a 17.
17 will hit.
Okay. So that is 5 plus 2 plus 2. That is 9 damage on that one.
Okay.
Donnie will try and take a little champy champ out of that same one, but he got an 11, so that, I imagine, will not do it.
11 will not do it. You rush forward and meet the first lizard folk, missing, glancing off his shield on the first swing and cutting deep into him on the second. He's still up, and it's his turn, and he swings at you with his club. For a... That's probably not good. That's an 11.
That will not do it.
But then tries to strike you with his spiked shield for a 12.
Still will not do it.
And his friend immediately to his right does the same, strikes at you with his... I'll re-roll that one. Strikes at you with his club and shield and just runs into the wall, basically.
He had a lot of momentum.
Yeah, sure. 3 and 4 throw their javelins, one at Flint and one at Thia, through the hall. Flint, that will be a 17.
Yep. Oh, wait, what? It was a javelin, you said?
Yes.
Yes, that will hit.
Okay, and Thea, that will be an 11.
Not good enough.
Okay, so Flint, you are going to take 6 piercing damage from this javelin coming towards you. Nulara,
Excellent.
after they release their javelins, they are going to try and smash you into the wall with their spiked shields.
Okay.
Both roll a 21.
Well, that will do it. I'm getting
So
stuffed
you
into a
get-
locker. It's like high school all over again.
You get battering rammed into the wall and take 7 off the first hit and 8 piercing damage off the second hit. So that's a total of 15 piercing damage.
Okie dokie.
And then it is Flint's turn.
Fuck him up, Flint.
Any particular one?
Just whoever you can get. Just get them all.
That sounds good to me. Russ, who's closest to me?
They're pretty much all on Nulara right now. So if you run
in,
into...
I better go crashing in there then.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I will go jumping on into the fray, and that is I feel like every single time we fight, I roll a critical in like one of my first attacks, and it's getting to the point where I'm not even believing it, but like it happened again. So here we go.
We're going to have to start playing with a webcam just so we watch those rolls.
Like, for reals, it was teetering as it went over and landed on the 20, and I'm like, for fuck's sake, like, I'm not even lying.
I believe you, Tom. I believe you.
I'm not pulling a Travis McElroy. This is legitimately happening.
He admitted he fakes his rolls. I don't like that.
Whoa.
The integrity of it all.
Stern
yeah.
disapproval from Russ Moore.
Yeah.
Yes,
It means
it's
so
time
much.
to unleash some hell here, so
Yeah.
I will roll some damage.
Okay.
34.
Oh,
34
wow,
damage.
baby.
So you run into the mess that is crowding around Nulara, and you strike into what you presume is the strongest of these lizard folk, and cut through him, and it scatters the others, knocking them back. And the one you strike falls dead to the ground.
Yeah, I don't.
So it's like a hot knife through butter.
Yeah.
Butter with an AH at the end.
Hot knife
Oh,
through
definitely.
a lizard folk.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I will turn around and attack
Every now
someone
and then
else.
I get a little bit lonely.
Okay, that's better. Not a critical. 22.
Yeah, that will still hit. Yeah.
Excellent.
That's not better, Tom.
10.
One
I know,
critical.
what's wrong with your priorities
I
right
feel
now?
better
Yeah, I'm not
about it
entirely sure.
happening.
You have like
So that is 23 points of damage.
got roller's guilt. That's a thing, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I totally do.
one of the lizard folk you knock back, and you catch on your backswing and cut through him, and he falls to the ground dead as well. It is Thia's. Go ahead.
Hold
Sorry.
on.
Yep.
I would like to take an action surge and mix in one more attack.
Sure.
Yeah, do it.
That is an 18.
18 will still hit.
Perfect. 8. And 3, boo, 11, so 15.
One that is knocked prone tries to hold up its shield, but you knock it to the side and cut through it in the ground, and it is dead as well.
Let's
Now-
do this, guys.
And now it's Thia's turn.
How big is this hallway that we're in?
It is about 10 feet across and 20 feet from where you entered until the next open cavern area.
Okay, I'm going to produce Flaming Sphere right in front of the furthest, because he battle rammed through there, right? Flint scattered them.
Yeah.
So is there one that's like a good 5 feet away that I could safely
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see.
engulf in flames?
Sure.
Perhaps, and not kill my friends at the same time?
Yep.
Neat. Okay, so
Neat.
I will do that. I will produce a flame right, like literally a foot in front of him, so he's engulfed in the 5-foot flame.
Sure.
I am going to use my 4th spell slot for this.
Whoa.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So it is going to be a 4d6 damage.
Is there any save against it, or it just happens?
Oh no, this just happens. Nope.
Dexterity save.
Yeah. Because I guess you could try to jump out of the way, because ouch, fire.
20.
Oh, fuck. Well, you get to take half this, so I'm glad that I bumped it up. 2, 5, 7, 9. Fine. You can take 4 damage, but it's coming back for you.
Sure. So this lizard folk is wide-eyed as it is engulfed in these flames, but sidesteps the bulk of the damage. And it is neither of those turns because they're dead now. Nulara, your turn.
There's still 4 left. Probably
There
still
are
a couple on me.
There are 3 left, 2 nearest you, 1 back by the flaming sphere.
I'm going to stay away from the flaming sphere
Seems appropriate.
and go for, one of the ones on me. That is a 15.
15 will hit.
Okay, that is 10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then... Oh, I lied. It's more than that. Damn it, it's 2d6. It's only 1 more than that. It's 1 more than that.
Okay.
I think I forgot my second d6. That's a 24 on my second attack.
That will also hit.
And that is 9 plus 4 is 13, 16, 18 damage on that attack.
So roll me a d12.
Okay. Oh, god damn it. Sorry, I fell off the desk. That's a 6.
Okay. Your first strike sprays blood all along the already slick wall, and your second cleaves through into its shoulder, severing its head from its body, not entirely, but begins to fall apart, and he falls to the ground dead.
Gross. I love
And I
it.
yell like, yeah, girl, peel him like a banana.
I'm a banana. I'm a banana.
Quiet, we probably have to pay rights for that, too.
Yeah, probably. Donnie?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Donnie's going to give somebody a little chomp chomp. No, he's not. That was a critical fail.
That's fair.
I'd rather Donnie gets it than me. I'm happy for Donnie to just keep, whiffing it every time.
Okay. It is the second lizard folk's turn, and he looks at you, Nulara, as you have just decimated his closest and nearest and dearest friend, and he rushes forward to you with his heavy club and spiked shield. And his heavy club is a 14 to strike you.
Nope.
And his spiked shield is a 22 to strike you.
Yes, convincingly on that one.
You will take 8 piercing damage as he rams into you and again knocks you against the slick, disgusting wall.
Oh, what's on this wall?
It's just
The look of Russ's face is like, oh no.
It's just like mossy and stuff, but it feels real gross because it's And then it is the flaming sphere guy's turn. He's going to run towards Flint with his club, and that is a 20.
A 2020? You rolled a 40?
20.
Pretty sure I'm impervious to clubs, but try your best.
You're impervious to clubs?
Yeah, that's right. That's been from day one, Russ. Come on.
Yeah, day 1 of high school, he looked at all those clubs and he was like, lame.
Are you actually
Improv
impervious
club?
to
Come
clubs?
on.
No, of course not, Russ. Come on.
Okay.
You did say it very,
You
I
did.
was like, is that a thing?
For a second, I was like, I didn't think he had any damage immunities. Okay, so yeah, he hits you with his club, and that's going to be 8 bludgeoning damage. But then he's also going to go in for a good old bite, and that's going to be a 23, which is going to be another 6 piercing damage to you, sir.
Okay.
And then it's your turn.
Well, I think we all know where this is going. 17.
17 will hit.
21.
So you were going for the one that just hit and bit you, yes?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he, in surprise, forgets that you just knocked out 3 of his friends, and you strike through him, and he falls to the ground dead, keeping that surprised look on his face.
Excellent. How many more of these things are left?
There's one still engaged in combat with Nulara.
Perfect. I'm going to run up behind him and pretty much take his head off.
I'm going to say you have advantage on that because he shield battered her.
Oh, sweet. Because my first roll wasn't great, so this is much better. 25.
Yeah, that'll hit.
26 damage.
You don't get to see the look on his face, but Nulara, you see the look of sheer panic as this lizard folk dies and falls to the ground. And you're covered in lizard folk blood.
These lizard people have
Sorry about
very,
that.
very expressive faces.
They do, don't they?
They do.
They tell a story as they die.
There's something kind of beautiful in that.
You hear from down the hall as this final lizard folk falls to the ground, footsteps coming up from around the corner in the cavern that you're about to enter.
I think we gotta hurry, guys. I think Varam is the one that isn't doing so well that we gotta grill for some information.
Yep, let's go.
Let's go.
You rush into the cavern.
Can I bring my ball with me?
Yeah, sure. Yep.
Could have said that in a less childlike way.
Yeah, that's how I pictured you with a big rubber bouncy ball. You're just like
Oh, 100%.
throwing against
bring
all the
my ball with
goopy,
me.
dirty walls. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk.
You enter the next cavern, and it is more of this slick mold and moss-covered walls. And you see running towards you 4 more lizard folk and 3 Yuan-ti creatures.
Yuan-ti
One
motherfuckers.
One of them has a human body with a snake head. The other, a human head and body with snakes for arms, but doesn't look like the one that got away from you. The third, a human head and upper body with a serpentine lower body instead of legs.
These guys are ugly.
Everybody make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, gosh. God
guys.
damn it.
Oh, guys.
Oh my god. 16.
17.
You're impervious to charm, aren't you?
Me?
Yeah.
Tell that to Salazar, am I right?
Oh, I missed that motherfucker.
I thought you couldn't.
Yes, I have advantage on saving throws.
So you get to roll twice if
Yes. Magic just can't put me to sleep. Well, my first roll was better.
Sure.
Because it was 20.
You hear one of the Yuan-ti creatures say, "It's time to follow us." But none of you feel the need to follow him.
I yell, "Nuh-uh."
And
And then I throw my ball at his face.
Thea, you're up first.
Yeah, I am. I throw my ball at his face.
Like, she already told you what she was doing.
I did. Actually, yes, I'm going to do that because I can... that's a bonus because it's already out. So I'm going to throw my ball at his face. Make a dexterity saving throw.
At the one who spoke?
Yeah. That loudmouth McMotherfucker over there.
Yeah, mouth McMother.
I'm having beer.
Yeah, you are.
Amazing.
And we're all the better for it.
Don't tell anybody.
That's a 15.
That's not good enough. You're going to take my 4d6 damage.
All right.
14.
14 damage.
And I'm not done yet.
Okay.
I'm going to... What kind of room are we in?
You are in an open-ish cavern with the dimensions. This room is about 20 feet wide by 30 feet.
How tall is it?
10 feet high.
Okay. I'm going to conjure an animal. I'm going to summon a dire wolf.
Because winter is coming.
And I yell, "Winter's coming, motherfucker," but that doesn't mean anything.
In this world.
My dire wolf will be last, like me. So I think the dire wolf gets to go right after me.
Okay, yeah, he'll go next.
Okay, so I summon a dire wolf. And I'm also going to do something else just for funsies because I had a great fun with the last game of just fucking doing it, regardless of consequence. And I think that might be now how I play. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unleash guacamole into the mix. And so
Keep in mind, it's 10 feet tall roof, yeah?
I know, guacamole's not 10 feet tall. How big is guacamole?
I thought guacamole carries you 3 motherfuckers around all the time.
Giant owl. My giant owl is, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for
The
it.
anticipation is killing me.
Sorry. It says size is large.
So it's one size bigger than you.
So I'm sure it will fit in a 10-foot room.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Okay, good.
It's just not going to fly very far if that's what you're hoping for. But,
No, I'm
okay,
just hoping
go for
to
it.
attack something with its talons.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. So I unleashed guacamole as well,
All right.
who is also a 3.
What's the dex of each of those?
God damn it. I'm sorry, you guys. The dex is 15 for guac. And 15 for the direwolf.
Roll off.
The direwolf gets 18. Guac gets 13.
Okay, so the direwolf goes next.
Okay, yay! It's all figured out.
So this room that what did seem, a decent size for a battle this big is now pretty tight with all these animals flying around.
Okay, so the direwolf goes next. So I point at the snake guy with the arms just because I have a bad feeling about him because he looks like the other guy, which I realize I'm discriminating against them.
Yeah,
but they're bad guys.
One Yuan-ti is not like the other.
So I'm going to say, go bite him. So he runs over to bite the guy with the snake arms.
Yep.
Plus 5 to attack. Oh, 8 plus 5. Is that going to do it?
8 plus 5, so 13, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, none of them appear to have any armor on them, so they're...
Oh, sweet. Yeah. You must succeed on a strength saving throw.
Okay.
To avoid being knocked prone, but you still get all your damage, which is...
that will be... That's an 8.
That's not good enough.
Okay.
So 9 damage, and he's knocked prone.
Okay.
Cool. And
Your
then
owl's turn now.
Guac. It's be the most turns I ever get.
This is just the revenge for us always having two attacks.
That's right. This is my
totally
time.
fair. Plus, this is like a fucking menagerie in here. I'm loving it.
Oh, yeah. It's so much happening.
I point to the snake with the... So I have one engulfed in flames with the snake body, right? The snake bottom. Was he the one who was talking?
He's the one with the snake head.
Okay, snake head. Snake for arms
is prone.
Is prone. So snake lower half.
Lower. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell Guacamole to go and scratch the shit out of him with his talons. 12 plus 3, 15.
That will hit.
Okay, and it is 2d6 plus 1. 6 plus 1 plus 1. 8 damage.
Okay.
Slashing.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, lizard.
I'm done.
All 4 lizard folks' turns now. 2 are going to rush and attack the direwolf that is on top of one of the Yuan-ti. 1 is going to attack you, Thia, and 1 is going to attack Flint. Okay, so the 2 going to the direwolf. Their clubs, that's a 13 and a 21.
The 21 will hit.
6 bludgeoning, and then both shields are going to hit 2. That's a 20 and a natural 20. So that's going to be, for the first one, that's going to be 5 bludgeoning. For the natural 20, that's going to be 8 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Or piercing. Sorry, that one's piercing. The one going to Thea, that is a 14.
Not good enough.
For its club. And a 12 for its shield.
Not good enough.
And then the one going to Flint is a 10 for its club and a 23 for his shield. Okay, so you got 8 piercing damage from its spiked shield.
Okay.
It is now Yuan-ti who is knocked prone. He is going to shape change into a medium-sized snake.
These guys and their snakes.
It's not really as impressive as Thea's incredible transformations into other creatures, like, I'm part snake, no, I'm all snake, no.
I'm third snake.
Look at these snake arms. What do I even do with these? Doesn't even make sense.
It is going to slither underneath the direwolf and come up right in front of Nulara.
I guess I deserve that.
And shape change back into its Yuan-ti form and strike at you
with a hug.
With its scimitar.
That's different.
With a hug.
Yeah.
Kill you with kindness. That's a thing.
He gets 2 attacks. For the first attack, that is a 16.
That will not hit.
Second attack is a critical 20.
Okay.
Shit.
That'll do it.
So that is 10 slashing damage.
Yeesh.
And now it's your turn, Nulara.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to attack him.
Tit for tat.
Not with that roll of 11. I will not do that.
Nope.
Well, let me try again. How about a 15?
15 will hit, yes.
Okay. 10 damage. Donnie will get... Oh, Donnie! Donnie got a 21. Because he's amazing. 5 damage. And you need to do a con saving throw.
And that was on the same one, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing happens. They are immune to poison.
That's reasonable, especially since it's, I don't know, reptile poison seems particularly.
Flint, you're up.
All right. Seems like forever since I got
Well, somebody added a whole shit ton of stuff
Sorry
to
about
the...
that.
all good. Okay, what's the situation with, like, the spellcasting ones? What are they up to?
I don't even have a fucking clue. One is fighting Nulara. One was hit by the flaming sphere. And the third one, it was attacked by Guacamole. So it is in combat currently with a giant owl.
Okay, I'm going to go help out Guacamole.
Sure.
And take a swing.
Guac appreciates it.
Yeah, I figured you would. And I'll take a swing at this Yuan-ti sorcerer type.
Sure. This is the one with the snake bottom lower half.
Yes. That's a 23.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Yeah,
Flint.
23 will hit.
Look at his bottom. It is so elongated.
Oop, off the table. 10, and another 10, and 4 is 24.
Okay.
And
Yep.
is that one still kicking?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll take another swing.
Flint's so used to killing things first shot.
They're a little
He
bit
hasn't-
bigger
he
than the
hasn't
lizard.
fought a
you
Yuan-ti
gotta try,
before.
right? That's a 20, but not critical.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yuan-tis are bitches.
20.
Okay, still alive, and it's his turn now. And he's going to say to Flint, I think it's time you helped us out. Make a wisdom saving throw, Flint.
No, Flint.
Now, question. Before I tell you what I rolled.
Yeah?
No, I rolled a 14, but I was curious, do I still have advantage on wisdom throws?
Those were intelligence throws that you had.
Oh, never mind then.
Whoopsie.
It was a 14.
14.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Oh, wait.
Waiting.
Wait. Oops.
Oh.
You don't
never
have
mind.
any reactionary stuff. So.
Damn. Sorry. I thought maybe I had some to help you out, but this is...
Well, I'm still pretty happy with 14.
Yeah.
14, yeah, you feel the slight need to listen to him, but manage to shake it off.
Taylor Swift style.
Shake it off. See, that was...
Digital high five, baby.
Yeah. He does not cast suggestion on you at that moment. The first Yuan-ti, however, who is hit by the flaming sphere, his turn comes up, and he says... What is he? Nah, fuck it. He's just going to attack somebody. He's just going to run towards Thia. He's going to run around your flaming sphere and swing at you with his scimitars.
Swing and a miss.
First one is a critical miss. Second one, however, is a 22.
That'll do it.
And that is going to be 7 slashing damage at you, Thia. Thia, your troop's turn.
But me first?
But you first.
But me first. Okay. So, I'm going to first move the flaming sphere. Mm-hmm. Who is where? What?
So there are 2 lizard folk on the direwolf. There is 1 lizard folk on you, 1 Yuan-ti on you. There is 1 lizard folk who is nearish to Flint.
Okay, no, I got it.
Okay.
I'm going to do a really cool, like, backflip, like 10 feet back.
Do you even have your fireball if you conjured another animal? Are they not both concentration?
Am I not allowed to have 2 concentration?
No, if you
phase?
have 1 concentration, you lose the first concentration.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that. See, I don't get to do Nope.
Yeah, it's concentration.
Okay, never mind.
So your fireball disappeared.
Well, that takes
when
away
you...
this thing that I had to do. Okay, so I'm going to cast Searing Smite
Has this ever been cast
I
before?
know, that's what I was just thinking. Like, this sounds like a new one.
Yes.
So I'm going to use a melee weapon attack. My weapon flares with a white-hot intensity, not unlike your awesome Muli Caliente sword.
I'm so into this.
It is going to be a scimitar. So my scimitar is usually 1d6 plus 1. But now, because of Searing Smite, it will add an extra 1d6 fire damage and cause my target to ignite in flames. At the start of its turn, until the spell ends, it must make a Constitution saving throw, and on a failed save, it takes 1d6 fire damage again.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Okay.
If the target or a creature within 5 feet of it uses an action to put out the flames, or some other effect douses the flames, the spell will end.
Okay.
Okay, so, shit. Let's roll. Oh, I never roll. Okay.
You got this, Amy.
I got this. Okay, my scimitar is +6 to attack. Okay. Oh, yeah, 20.
That will hit.
Okay. So it is 1d6 slashing plus 1. So it's 4. Plus fire, which is 7.
Okay. And it's on fire. So
and it's on
have to
fire.
Make a Constitution saving throw
It
now,
sure
or
no, on at the start of its turns.
okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Direwolf.
Direwolf has these 2 mofos on it, so it's going to bite one of them. I don't care which one.
Sure.
He also doesn't care which one. So it's going to be... That is only a 12.
12 will not hit.
But it's a good thing that the wolf has advantage on attack rolls against a creature if at least one of the wolf's allies is within 5 feet. I rolled a 7, which was the exact same thing I had just rolled. Damn. Okay. Guac's turn. 11 plus... There's too many pages I have up on my screen right now. 13.
13. Well, what are you
There's
hitting?
only one on guacamole.
You're hitting one of the Yuan-ti?
Yeah.
Yeah, that will hit.
Okay. 8 damage. Slashing.
Okay. You good?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, that one is
This
looking...
is what it's like when I have to wait for you guys with all your multitude of awesome attacks.
Okay, so that one that Guacamole just hit was also the one that Flint is on. It is not looking well.
Good.
The lizard folk's turn. The 2 on the direwolf strike it with their clubs and spiked shields. That's probably not going to be very good. That's a 10 and a 7 with their clubs.
No to those.
And a 13 and a 10 with their shields.
No to those.
Okay. The one that is on you, Thia, is going to be a 20 not critical with its club, and a 20 not critical with its shield. So that is going to be 4 bludgeoning damage and 3 piercing damage.
Okay.
Flint, there is a lizard folk who's following you around because he thinks you're the bee's knees.
That's sweet.
And
I love the compliment.
rolls a critical 20 with his club.
Jeez.
And a 10 with his shield, so the critical 20 club will be 12 bludgeoning damage.
I thought I was impervious to clubs. We've been over this recipe.
Yuan-ti 2, who I think is on Thia, needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes,
Yes,
he does.
What's he got to beat?
Probably my spellcast modifier.
So Constitution. Okay, he gets to roll with advantage against magical effects.
Wow.
Not that
neither
really
of
matters.
those.
That's a 4 and a 7. So what does he take?
He takes 1d6, which is a 6. Nice.
Okay. But then strikes at you with his scimitars.
Okay.
That is a 17 and a critical miss.
17 will hit.
That's 9 slashing damage.
Ooh.
Nulara, your turn.
Ooh. Okay. There's still Yuan-ti attacking me?
Yes, one with the snake head is attacking you.
God damn, my rolls are terrible tonight. That's a 14.
14 will hit.
Oh, Well, still not great. I don't take back my dissing of that roll, but I will happily take the damage. 12. Simple mathematics. Very hard. 12 damage. And an 18.
Yep.
16 damage.
Yeah, girl.
Donnie will try and give him a little chompy chomp.
Little nibble.
He will fail with his roll of 11.
Attaboy, Donnie.
Yep.
He's really pleased with himself. He made contact last time, so, you know.
He's riding that high.
Yeah, exactly.
Flint, you're up.
All right, I will continue attacking the one that Guacamole and I are teaming up on.
Sure.
And that's a critical 19, so this feels like a bit of a waste because I'm just going to liquefy him.
Walk is okay with that. She doesn't want to get hurt.
35 damage.
Oh, man.
Shit.
Wow.
Like, there's just a mist that comes as this guy...
Are there any
just-
chunks? Because guacamole will totally eat those. Owls eat
Sure,
snakes.
there's a few chunks for guacamole to eat.
So she just
Awesome.
chows down.
She, like, flips him up in the air and just, like, gulps him down in one go.
Oh, yeah, the kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going to spit up those bones later.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I will turn around and attack the other Yuan-ti, or whatever was attacking
There's
me
a lizard
before
folk
that.
on you, yeah.
Lizard folk sounds great. So that is a 24.
That will hit.
24.
And it will fall to the ground dead. Less misty, but, you know, it's still
Sure, yeah.
equally effective. The first Yuan-ti on Nulara says, "You will help protect the priestess. Make a wisdom saving throw."
Aw, balls. No, that's a 20.
Okay.
Nice.
So what do you say in return?
I say, balls.
He just shrugs and is like, well, fuck. Thea, your turn.
Thea looks on at the weird exchange happening between Nulara and her attacker and kind of shrugs. So the one that... So there's two still on my direwolf.
There are two lizard folk on the direwolf.
Okay, I go over to...
You still have a Yuan-ti on you, though.
Oh, I do? Okay, well, I'll Searing Smite that Yuan-ti. That Yuan-ti son bitch.
Sure.
Oh, right, I have to roll.
You gotta hit him.
I do. I actually have to... I have to make an action here. Okay. 21.
Yep.
It's 11 damage. So it's Direwolf's turn.
Yeah.
He's going to continue to fight these assholes that are on top of him.
Sure.
No, I'm going to use my advantage or my attack roll because that roll is really shitty.
Yep.
It's only 9. There we go. 18 plus 5. Okay. So 2d6 plus 3. So it's 13 on any one of the lizard folk that are on top of him.
Yep.
Guacamole looks over at her brother. Any creature that I conjured, they know they're all family. So Guacamole goes over to attack the other one that he is not biting. Oh, you have to make you have to make a saving throw because otherwise he's knocked prone.
It's knocked prone.
Whoa, he's knocked prone. That was a 1. Ooh. Okay, so she's gonna attack with a nat 20.
What?
Okay.
What?
On one of the lizard folk?
Yes, the lizard folk that obviously isn't knock prone.
Okay.
I think. Yes, 2d6 plus 1, so now this is 46 plus 1?
Plus 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you get to roll twice the dice, but keep the modifier the same.
You guys, I rolled 3 6s and a 5.
Nice.
Mark of the beast.
23, 24.
Yes.
Guacamole picks this lizard folk up and shreds it in its talons. And then the prone lizard folk stands up and attacks the dire wolf.
Can he stand up?
Yeah.
Oh, right. He has to use that as... Right.
Yeah. That is going to be a 21 and a 21 with the club and the spiked shield.
Yep, that'll do it.
The club is going to be 4 bludgeoning damage. Spiked shield is going to be 7, so there's 11 total damage. And then there is a lizard folk on you, Thea, still. He's going to hit you with his club.
First, he needs to roll
Why?
Because he's on fire.
No, that's the Yuan-ti. You got a lizard folk on you who's just kind of been picking at you from behind that you haven't turned
that
around.
I haven't noticed at all.
No.
He must feel really kind of...
He's so demoralized. Like,
I know.
God, she's not even turning around.
She doesn't even know him.
You really emasculated him.
Really? I had no idea.
He strikes at you with a 14 with his club and a 19 with his
The shield will hit.
So that's 4 piercing damage.
God, and I say, sorry, buddy. I
Constitution
had no idea.
save for the Yuan-ti. That is not going to save. Give him some more fire damage or something.
Fire. 4 damage.
Okay. And then he is going to scimitar you because
Well, he can try.
Probably not. That's a 4. No, that's a 10 and a 14.
No, he didn't even try.
Didn't even try.
His heart just wasn't in it.
Nulara, you're up.
All right.
So you still have the Yuan-ti on you. There is a lizard folk and a Yuan-ti on Thia. And I don't know what Flint's doing, so...
Okay, well, I'll start with the Yuan-ti on me.
Nobody knows what I'm doing.
Nat 20.
Yeah, girl.
Except this dingus is probably just about to die. I hope. It's like my 5th turn. Been fighting the same... Oh, god damn it. Got real aggressive with my dice roll there. Sorry, I gotta find it now.
Just threw it across the room.
I got so excited.
In there.
16 damage. What happens when you roll an at 20? I get to do damage again?
Well, you roll twice the dice, but you
Yeah.
keep your modifier the same. So however many dice you roll, just roll those dice again and then you only add the modifier once.
Oh, I see. 16. Do you want a total number?
Yeah,
I
just
got
give me
that
a
16 from that first one.
Yeah, you can roll it. He's dead, but yeah.
Okay.
If you really just want to add it up.
He's super dead because it was
Yeah.
16 plus 17.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he
So.
didn't stand a chance on that one. So he is gone.
Okay.
You actually did so much damage to him, you brought him back to life.
It like
Jump started.
adrenalized him.
Yeah. It's a whole crank
That's a word.
situation. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's a crank. We got a grade 1 crank. We got a crank.
so for my second attack, I guess how about that poor sad guy that keeps trying
That's
to attack
picking on
Thea and is
Thea.
getting nothing.
He's got nowhere with that.
You got a lot of shit going on right now. You don't have time for his weak ass.
Shenanigans.
But I guess I do. That's a 15.
That will hit.
Okay. That is... wow. Those are probably the worst rolls I've ever rolled for damage. But that's 6 damage.
Yeah.
Hey, that sounds like about my average for what I roll for damage.
So I roll 1d10 and 2d6, and I rolled a 2, a 1, and a 1.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yes!
You strike him not very hard, but he looks surprised that someone's
Okay.
actually paying attention to him. So, I mean, he's hurt, but he's
Like kind of vindicated.
acknowledged.
kind of-
Yeah, that someone's
kinda happy
acknowledged
about
him.
it?
Yeah.
Like he's like, it's on.
Well, he's going to be delighted then as Donnie comes and tries to give him a bite. And that is a 14.
That will not do.
Okay, well, at least someone's paying attention to him.
Yeah. Exactly. That's all he really wanted in this situation. Flint, you're up.
How many Yuan-ti are left?
There is one, the one that is searingly smitten by Thea.
All right, I'm gonna go put my axe into its face.
Do
You
it.
got it.
Put him out of his misery. This guy's been on
25.
fire for a long time
that'll
now.
do her.
20.
You split his cranium, his humanoid cranium, and he's just screaming and flailing his snake arms around, wondering how this happened. It looks
And
so
I yelled, the
promising.
choices you made! The choices you made!
So there is one lizard folk fighting the dire wolf, and one that is kind of in the midst of you three now.
Oh, is this the one that no one was paying attention to and is now happy to be...
Yeah, now happy to be
Okay,
beat
well,
on.
I'll
Yeah.
pay it some attention.
Sure,
We'll see how happy it is. 19.
that'll hit.
22.
More lizard guts spray across this cavern as the happy lizard folk goes off into the netherworld, the underworld, wherever lizard folk go as they die. We'll do an episode looking into the
Guacamole kind of waddles over and goes into my belly and then starts to eat him too.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Girls gotta eat.
That one's dead. Thea, your turn. There's one more lizard folk fighting a direwolf who doesn't realize that all his brethren are gone.
Is he just kind of like grappling?
Yeah.
Guys, well, I still have a scimitar on fire, so might as well use it.
When in Rome.
Well, yeah. I tap the dire wolf and he kind of moves to the side. Because, you know, we're a pack. We roll like that. 14?
I should have a +6.
It's a +5. It's a +6. Oh, I've been calculating it wrong this whole time. 15.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, cool. 1d6. +1 is 3, plus fire damage. 6. Altogether.
Still alive. Your direwolf's turn.
I step back and I like gesture like, after you. And he gets a 19, 11.
After you allow it through, he jumps on top of this lizard folk and knocks it to the ground and gives it the dog shake.
Like when they get a hold of a toy they really like and they just whip it back and forth, back and forth.
And its body falls lifeless as it's thrown about this cavern.
I look at the direwolf and I go, drop it. Drop it. And he does. And I, good boy, his face. You know when you shake a puppy's face back and forth as you itch the sides. Yeah, I do that.
And
his muzzle covered in blood. Just like, oh, who's a good boy.
Well, hello. How's it going? I'm your Dungeon Master, Russ Moore. Welcome and thank you for listening to episode 26. Not really welcome, the episode's almost over. This one titled Through the Portal and Down the Hole. A little bit Alice in Wonderland-ish, but filled with more lizard guts. As always, it always gets more lizard guts. Just want to thank you and everyone for listening. We always appreciate you spreading the word about the show. And I want to send a special thank you to our patrons who have been loyally sticking with us and slowly growing and taking advantage of some of the great rewards that we have over on Patreon for joining our community over there. If you want to get in on some of these rewards, which include bonus content, bonus episodes, which we are in the process of writing new stories and coming up with new ideas for new episodes to be putting out on that channel. There are great, it might seem small things, but we want to try and show you how much we appreciate you. One of those things is, you may have heard in the episode, we are trying to put together a holiday card, and we'll be putting that out around the first couple weeks in December. We'll be having that and sending that out to all of our patrons. You can get in on that by visiting patreon.com/dumbdragoncast, and it's as little as $1 a month. You get access to the great episodes and the holiday cards as well, and then their rewards go up from there. Another thank you for spreading the word about the show. Word of mouth is really the only way we get the news out about this show, and you have been doing a fantastic job. It's as small as retweeting the tweets we put out, sharing the posts we put out on our Facebook page, even just telling a friend that you yourself play D&D with or play another game with, that if they're into this sort of style of podcasting, that they might find some enjoyment out of it. I really hope so. If you want to support the show in another way, not necessarily monetarily, a rating and review on iTunes certainly goes a long way. If you're listening to this on iTunes or we're on Stitcher, you can also do reviews there. We'd love to hear what you think of the show. All links you can find in the description, including the one we mentioned earlier in the episode with the out-of-character interview that we did some time ago with the Bros and Dragons guys, including Adam Farber. I'll leave it there. Hopefully that was kind of connected enough. I've just scribbled some notes down here. We'll see how it goes when I edit it back. The next episode will be out December 6th. Let's get back down into the swampy, lizardy guts mess that Flint, Thia, and Nulara and their menagerie of animals have created. We'll talk to you in a couple weeks. Hopefully yours will be fantastic.
You are in this cavern, and you look. There's the entryway you came in from Diderius's crypt, which you see the door now sliding closed on. To the west in this room, there is a long corridor that you see has a bridge halfway through, but that is the only way to go.
I guess that's the way we go?
It seems to be the only way.
Let's go the only way we should go, guys.
Hey, let's pretend we have a choice. Guys, I'm not sure, but I think we should go this way.
I was really leaning the other way, but I think you're right.
Something is telling me.
You walk down some steep stairs that lead to an uneven stone bridge extending over a dark pit. The bridge slopes downward 40 feet to another stairwell leading down. Moisture drips down from the high ceiling, covering the bridge in a slick moss that hangs over the edge in green cascades. What order are we going in?
I'm last.
I'll be first.
Middle. I'm going to call middle.
And what creatures do you still have with you?
I still have Guacamole, who will fly.
Okay.
And I have the dire wolf.
You're still concentrating on that? How long does that last?
That lasts 1 hour.
Where's the dire wolf?
The dire wolf will be behind me.
As you guys walk across, you notice that it's quite slippery, and you all need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I call out to Guacamole to fly me over?
Now, do my deerskin moccasins help me grip any better than like normal combat boots would? It seems like, I mean, in the notes it says super bitchin', so I'm pretty sure that they would give me advantage on those rolls.
I don't think so.
I only rolled a 5. Can I scream out to Guacamole that I don't feel safe? Help me.
It's alright, I didn't need the advantage, Russ. I'm good. It's 17.
Does my wolf need to make a roll?
I rolled a 21.
Yeah, your wolf needs to make a roll as well.
My wolf did better than me. It rolled.
Wolf is very dexterous.
I know.
I would
this wolf
think.
is, 10.
Flint and Nulara, you make it across, but you hear from behind you the slip and the... What sound would Thia make as she slips and falls into a dark pit?
Whoop!
Like that comical banana peel slipping noise?
Yeah, a little bit. And probably like, fuck! As she tumbled into the darkness.
You slip and fall down into the darkness, and your direwolf tries to grab for you, but is unable to hold on and follows down with you. And you fall down through this darkness.
Guac.
Guacamole is unable to reach you in time, and you fall 80 feet.
Oh my god. Guys,
Wow.
I'm gonna pizza splatter.
Well, she's the one that's lost forever, so let's continue on our mission.
Or she might be dead.
Oh my god,
Ooh,
you guys!
yeah, there we go.
They've given up on me completely.
Well,
Bullshit.
We're not saying this in character. We're very concerned in character. Well, I can't speak
After
for
I
Flint.
saw that burning smite or whatever the hell you do, like, you need to live. You don't have any, like...
You don't have a feather fall or something you can
Yeah,
you can
feather
bust
fall
out?
or anything like that.
It's never come up before, so maybe not, but...
If you take a healing surge the moment you impact, do you think you can time it well to save yourself?
Maybe if I'm falling 80 feet, like I got some time, right?
you got a little time. Do you have featherfall? I don't think you do.
No, I don't have featherfall, but I have like
I'm pretty sure her special druid armor comes with featherfall.
I have cure wounds. Can I
Can you cast that on you as you
cast that on
you
myself as I
impact?
fall? No, even before then, just to regain some of the strength
sounds like
from
Russ
the
has a
fight
million
from
dice
before.
in his
I know, I can hear him, like, rattling 100 dice.
He certainly does. He has so many dice. Can I do that?
What?
Can I, as I'm falling, can I...
Sure.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so
You're
as
just
I...
gonna waste it.
As I fall, I hug myself like fuck, and I cast Cure Wounds upon myself. So I regain a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. I get 10 back. You know, which ain't nothing because I was down to 36. So
You grasp yourself and regain 10 hit points as you feel yourself hit the solid stone floor, and you take 36 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, boy.
what? But that only leaves me with 10.
And you are barely conscious as you look around you and see the beady eyes of many Yuan-ti young swarming around you.
Woo, 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 woo,
And
woo.
at that
That's
instant,
my level up sound. It's horrible. Can I have a book?
yeah, I got the monster manual, yes.
Love it when
Yes.
Thea turns into an animal.
I'm not going to turn into an animal. I'm just.
I have.
Are you
No,
just
I'm
going to
just
bring an animal friend?
Yes.
She's gonna blast Def Leppard's Animal.
An animal from the Muppets appears.
And he beats the shit out of them with his drumsticks.
Amazing.
I'm on board with that.
Right? Sorry, this was
It's okay.
it was a whim.
No, I'm on board with it.
I'm
Take all
going
the time you need.
to.
Yeah, it's always rad as shit. Pick something cool.
We cut all this part out of it anyway.
It's
so.
true.
Unless we
Okay.
start like dropping some awesome jokes right now. Anyone got anything?
I had that Muppet thing. That wasn't good?
That was good.
Oh yeah, no, that was great. Yeah.
Challenge rating? What are you looking for?
Challenge rating 2 or lower. Hey, if I do a giant octopus, is he going to be okay out of the water?
No, probably not.
Yes, he can hold its breath for 1 hour.
Wow.
You could summon a whole bunch of Schwartz.
Fucking Schwartz. Ah, Jesus.
There are only 1/8, so you could probably get like 16 of those motherfuckers.
God, Russ, are you drinking too? Language. Jeez.
Language, you guys.
This is a family show.
Hey, oh, God, what are you up to?
I'm gonna pull this up so I can have my book back.
I'm going to spill your beer all over your computer so that you no longer can work.
I like the escalating threats that are going on here.